Welcome back, guys. So in the last video we've built our skills where we use the font Awesome, and also where we use the flexbox to do our layout, and we use um, the media querying for the responsiveness. So in this video we are just going to proceed further to work on the about page. So as you can see, let's go around what we have. So we have the home page and we have the skills page. So what we are doing is we are ensuring that everybody has their own portfolio, and this is the minimum requirement for your portfolio. So you have to you can you should you should build something much better than this. You understand? So because I don't want to be seeing exact same thing. You can have the exact same layout, but you should have I want to see something new. Let's see something new. Okay. So all right, so what we want to do now is that we want to work on the about page. And what is the about page? And the about page is where people get to know you more. People get to know what you are actually into apart from coding. So that's where you can pitch yourself. You can tell them you are good at something. You are good at teamwork, and you maybe you like eating beans. So you can put anything there. Trust me. So it's where you can express yourself professionally. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So what we are going to do first now is we are just going to come here, open this up, and because we are going to link this, so we will have this done. So we are going to have this public, and then we create a bar.html here, and also we are going to come to the assets, come to the css, and also create the about about.css. Okay. All right, so the next thing we are going to do now is that we are going to come here and bring out our boilerplate, save it, and also we are going to come to our nav link here, and this is the about. So we remove the hashtag, then we say go to the public and give me the about. All right, so that's what we need here. All right, so in the about page we want to change the title to about. Okay, so you already know what the output is going to be. And the next thing we want to do is we want to come here and say css styles. All right, and then we would like to say link, and let's just use our boilerplate link and say go to the top, asset css, and the about css. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to import the javascript file, so that we'll be able to make use of the hamburger. So we can say up, go up, asset, javascript, and hamburger. So everything I'm doing now is not actually strange, so I know you should be able to follow along. So now what we are going to do now is just import it to the navbar, and also what we are going to do next is we are going to come here and copy the header here. So assuming you are working with a framework, maybe like React.js or any framework, you don't need to be making duplicates for this. This is one of the things that the framework came to solve. So you don't have to be repeating yourself again. Your code has to be dry. So do not repeat yourself. So that's what dry means. So, but now since we are using vanilla HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you just have to do this. But there's a way also you can write components with pure JavaScript, but this is beyond the scope of this video. So um, let's just proceed. Okay, so since we've linked this, so let's see what we have yet. All right, so when we come to the about, so okay, don't let us forget that we have to link the about from the ski page too, because now we are having 3 pages, so we just have to link it too. So we have to go to the ski. And okay, what I did was like I to bring out the search function to search for a particular file. I press Ctrl P, which is going to give me this, and I can search through it. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to come to the top here, and I'm going to link this about page, and I'm going to say about page. Okay, so since the two of them are beside each other in the same public folder, so that's why I'm just using the dot slash. All right, so next thing we need to do now is come to the about page, then we link the skill. Okay, the skill has been linked. Okay, we don't have to link to the about page because we are in the about page already. You know what happened the other time. And also over here we just have to point to the index.html in the root folder. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now is that we just have to come to the ski page, then let's see whether we can move from the ski page to the about page. So when we click on this, this is not a new thing again. We already know the reason we are having it. So you can see that once you are used to things, you already know what the problem is. So I believe at this point we already know what's going on here. All right, so let's test. Okay, so the remaining thing we need to import here is um font Awesome Cdn. um what we just have to do is we have to come to these keys you see here, and we need to just copy this guy, and we need to paste it below here. Okay, so after doing that, let's see what we have. Okay, so everything is working perfectly fine now. All right, okay, so and what we need again now is to just remove this ugly border around this. So what we need to do is call the asterisk key, then we can say padding 0. We already